inside of me. I didn't know that this entanglement can turn into something, yeah. So if it's cool with you, let's forget the world and focus on me and you. We can lay down and just pillow talk. We can lay down and just
Hey,
we can lay down and just pillow talk.
we ain't gotta do all the extra.
We can lay down and just pillow talk. We can lay down and just
Hey,
we can lay down and just
hey.
we can lay down and just pillow talk.
Baby, you been on my mental. No, we not nothing official, but look at you.
What's up, y'all? This my boy Tim. So I'm just holding scissors around. But yeah, so today we gonna start my first segment of whatever I'm gonna call this. I don't know yet. There's a couple names up in the air. The round table, the barbershop. We just having guys talk. We're talking about just things guys don't usually talk about in the open, just letting ourselves just think. So today, the subject is, can men and women be friends? So Tim, I'm gonna let you start it off. What do you think?
Personally, yeah, to a certain extent though, because you know, some people they take you as too friendly or flirtatious, and so they want to take it to a whole nother level. So like to me, it really depends. You gotta know your borderlines. Like,
Yeah, like know your boundaries, know your limits to what you can and can't do with this person.
But I personally agree that people, male and females, can be friends. It's just, you gotta respect each other's boundaries, and you gotta respect, like, if that other person's in a relationship or not. Like, it's cool or whatever if you start having a little crush or whatever, but at the same time, what if your best friend got a boyfriend, or your best friend got a girlfriend? You know, you gotta respect stuff like that.
Yeah. So me personally, I'm kind of on the same note. Like, I think that men and women can be friends, even though, like, it's kind of on both ends where people can start like messing up the friendship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, anybody can do something that messes up the friendship. You know, but some women, they'll make the subject of why they can't be friends with males, because some males, their first intention is to get with that female. But y'all think about this. When it comes down to it, that's like, when it comes down to it, when you really want to get with somebody, you want to be friends first. You know, that's the best way to do it. Because if y'all just hop straight into a relationship, you basically done signed a contract and didn't read nothing on it. You know, you don't know this person at all. So that's how most relationships start. The best relationships come out of good friendships. You know, and so for a male to have the intention of getting with a female, that is fine. But if it doesn't turn into that, that means that you're cool with just being friends. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you may still have dormant feelings, but it's like eventually you're gonna move past that. And even if you don't, maybe y'all will get together, maybe y'all won't, and maybe you'll find someone over time that you found that you like better than that other individual.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But it's like, it can't just be well, guys and girls can't be friends just because the guys always gotta mess it up. It's not always us.
Never. It's not always. Females mess up too, bro.
What did you say, nigga?
Too.
Look, for example, say your homegirl get drunk, right?
Okay.
You go, like, she's too drunk to like take herself home, blase. So you go, you pick her up, right? You pick her up with the pure intention to just take her home, drop her off. Scenario, like, I know it's just a random scenario, but it's like, this can happen. I've seen this happen to somebody before. So you take her home, right? You take her back to her place, and she's like, no, friend, stay. That's step number one to how this is finna fuck up. Like,
I personally though, like, friend, not friend, all that type of typical stuff. If they ask me to stay, I'm not gonna stay.
yeah.
Because, I mean, for me to stay, I have to really trust you, and I have to really feel like you trust me, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, I just don't want to be in that situation.
I don't want to mess up nothing
They
on
look at you
accident.
differently or anything like that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, in this situation, dude stays, right? He stays and he's like sitting there. Now, mind you, women, I just want to say this. especially on our campus, when we go into the rooms, you know, there's a chair in every room. The chair. And there's the
go
bed.
to the chair first.
You go to the chair.
Do not
Any
go
male goes to the
bed.
chair. Any male with common sense goes straight to the chair and says, okay, I'm gonna sit my right here and I'm only gonna move if she say something. But it's like, yes, there are the boundaries. This is both of y'all's fault. If you tell him, hey, get out the chair, while you in the chair, come to the bed, sit with me, lay with me, something like that.
Yep. I do the same thing to this day with old girl. I'll just be like, I sit in the chair and she be like, why are you sitting in the chair? You acting weird. Okay, you want me to get out the chair? I'll get out the chair.
Yeah, fine.
I'll
come to
sit
you.
in the bed, but I'm not gonna lay in the bed, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, until you just like, why are you sitting? Come, nigga, like, bring your ass here. But it's just like, at that point, I understand you're drunk, but at the same time, some women do that when they sober. You'll go sit in the chair and be like, you can get in the bed. You can get in the bed, or you can sit in the bed. Some of y'all be wanting to cuddle with your male friends. Some of y'all be wanting to like lay all up on your male friends, and it's like
y'all want to fuck y'all male friends.
Oh my God!
Another thing that should be talked about right here. So, personally, I feel like if you're best friends, you should be fucking, because sometimes feelings do get into the. Being intimate with your best friend, it's hard to be intimate and not have feelings for each other. Like, you gotta have some type of feelings with each other for y'all to be intimate, just for y'all to be best friends. Now, if y'all was just like a one night stand thing, I could see it.
never happened again.
But if y'all best friends, it's gonna eventually keep happening. And no offense to the females, but females tend to catch feelings more and more when being intimate with a male. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some males out there that's gonna do the
catch
same
feelings
thing.
and gonna be like, no, I love you, and it's like, no, she just wanted she just wanted a little something to hold her off for right now, cause her little someone don't want to mess with her right now, or something like that. But it's the same thing for males. Don't get it wrong, because some males do that same thing. But the thing is, you can't call someone out for their flaws if y'all gonna do the same thing, you know? And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, and it's not even to like bash nobody, but it's like, as genders, we do a lot of blaming on the other gender why something is bad. But then the other gender be doing the same thing, or our gender be doing the same thing. And it's like, dang, why can't it be everyone's fault? Why it gotta be my fault? Why it gotta be dude's fault? Why can't it just be the female's fault? But then females are like, why it gotta be our fault? Why can't it be your fault? You know, it's like we having a literal back and forth for nothing. It's like, bro, we both down bad here. Just let it be that. Yeah. And it's like, there's a such thing as being intimate without actually being intimate. Like, you can be intimate with somebody without touching them. You know, you can be mentally intimate with somebody, mentally connected with your friends, your girlfriends, your one night stands, your sneaky links, stuff like that. There's a such thing as that. There's a such thing as that, and people forget that. You know, like, you don't have to have sex to be intimate. You know, y'all can just be really cool and really understand each other and keep moving forward. But nah, it's like, the reason why so many people don't think that males and females can be friends is because they were either raised with that mindset, one, two, and this is gonna hit for some of y'all, one of them don't like being alone.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts.
If they need someone to conversate with about just certain things, so they want to lay up.
I don't like being alone sometimes.
Yeah, so you want to lay up with somebody. It happens. Yeah. You know, like that, it happens. But it's like, it don't mean that you gotta do it. You know, it's like, I want the PS5. I can go rob someone for the PS5.
Oh God.
His roommate got a PS5. Like, that don't mean it's right to do it. Because a lot of us in awkward situations. Like, so, like, bro. Like, for example, the whole best friend thing, to build up off of that. If women, listen when I say this, do not call your buddy your best friend.
Please don't.
That makes it weird. And then women be so, like, y'all call each other out on y'all shit. They call each other out on their shit, and they know when the other woman is doing something. Yeah. So it's like, if a woman walks up to me right now and says, "Hey, best friend," and hugs me up and everything in front of Renee, she gonna, who the fuck was that? Like,
where does best friend come from?
exactly. Like, and it's understandable for y'all to be like, for some of us all to be like, okay, I've never met this friend before. This is a little weird.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole thing about, hey babe, where you going? With a friend. What friend? I know all your friends.
What's the friend name? Where are y'all going? How long you gonna be? When you gonna be back over here? Oh, okay.
And it's like, it's just, that question only gets asked because now it seems like you're trying to hide something. Like, you could have said which friend. You know, you could have told me, hey, I'm going with this friend, I'm going with that friend. And it's like, not gonna lie, just like y'all can't trust female best friends, males can't trust male best friends.
And the reason why males can't trust male best friends is because we're dudes. We know what dudes are like.
Your male best friend gotta be gay.
He trying to be your best friend, be the person you go to and everything you can talk to, and then all of a sudden you gonna start feeling for this dude and he gonna be feeling for you, and then y'all gonna be together, and then it's gonna turn back around and you gonna be best friends with me, and then the same thing's gonna happen, and then it's the same vice versa for him and Renee.
Yeah, and that's why it's weird when you hear someone say best friend. It's like when I hear best friend and y'all get all like all huggy and all that, or like bro pick you up, and I know for a fact that bro straight, I'm like, oh yeah, they was fucking at some point. There's no like.
That's why I don't have best friends. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. If anybody call me best friend, I let it slide. But I don't have best friends. Like, to me, I don't even have friends.
I don't even have friends like you do.
I got family. Don't get it wrong. No offense to people. We might be cool and all, but like, if we cool, I consider you as family because that mean I trust you. If I don't trust you, you're nothing. Like, I might say you're my friend, but I don't really fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can understand that because it's like me and him, we've known each other since summer before freshman year actually started. So we we just developed a relationship with each other where we're like brothers. You know, that's how we work. And so it's like, at this point, it's hard to have friends because so many people are grimy. So you gotta have people that you think of as like family in your circle. And that can pertain to males and females. Now, can you say that you have a good, like a solid amount of female like friends, or just females that you talk to, you hang around, like that are cool to you?
Yeah, I got females that are cool with me, but like, they know their borderlines, like I said, their boundaries.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into my business or my personal life, but just know there's a somebody out there that I want females to start respecting as of now. Because,
and she probably won't see this. Probably gonna have a smile.
Yeah.
Or two.
Or probably gonna say something to me and I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't know. She's unpredictable because she's crazy. But it's alright. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
But it's like, but now here's the second question that may get you in trouble.
Okay.
Can you describe those female friends as beautiful? Can you describe the majority of them as beautiful?
I mean, I wouldn't consider them ugly, but like, if I had to say anything, they cute or whatever, but they're not somebody that I would want to pursue, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully that saves me because
y'all don't get offended by this type of stuff, please, because it's just, like I said, it's just talk.
It's just talk.
But
I promise.
Let me get my drink real quick. Put down my scissors. So
Sips tea.
probably gonna put a Kermit meme right there. But yeah, so for example, you know, I've had a lot of female friends, but at the time, in my defense, sorry, I was stuttering. In my defense, I grew up with majority women. Yeah. You know, my mama, my grandma, the first sibling I have is a sister on both sides, on my mama and my father's side. Well, that's a lie. The second one on my father's side is a sister, but I have two sisters in total, and so it's like, y'all gotta look at it like this. I grew up in a household that was very, how you say,
woman dominant.
Yeah, woman dominant, and it was easy for me to develop a tendency to understand women better. And then over time, as soon as my dad came into the picture, like there's my pops and there's my dad. My dad is my mama's husband. But he was around majority of my life, and he helped raise me and kind of mold me into who I am now, you know. So, and my pops is like, he was popping in and out, like we cool now, but it's just like I was raised, so that just builds up off of me being raised by majority women. So it's just like I get along with women easy. I get along with males easy. Now my female friends are a little bit of a handful because all my female friends are either crazy or they're very excited. Like they always off the wall or something. But I don't have any female friends who I could just say, she ugly. I have all my female friends are like some type of attractive, beautiful. Like if I bring them to a party, I gotta keep an eye on them or they gonna end up in someone else's car. Or someone else is gonna be like, hey shorty, how you doing? Like, like, it's just like, I'm fine with having these friends because there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, our point of view is, there's nothing wrong with males and females being friends as long as there are boundaries. But at the same time, I'm very protective of my people, especially the females, because like I said, I have a sister, and I don't know about y'all, but I am very protective of my sister. And it's not just because she's a woman, it's the fact of how the world treats y'all. You know, the world be trying to do y'all dirty, just like dudes be trying to do y'all dirty. And and you know it's true because a dude said it. Dudes be out here doing some real grimy stuff, and it's like, I'm not gonna let y'all get a hold of my friends, nor am I gonna let y'all get a hold of my sisters. So that's just a perspective on it. And that's another thing that makes it harder for women to be friends with males, because you can never really truly trust a male sometimes, which is sad, you know.
It's sad to say about our own species, but it's true. And to be honest with you, I was one of those males at once upon a time. But you know, people can change.
Yeah, like it happens, you know. Like you gonna we young and dumb, bro. We gonna make mistakes. As long as we not out here, and whoever has seen this video will understand. As long as we not trying to force them to drink the tea. You get what I'm saying. That video they keep having us watch every year. As long as we're not trying to get y'all to drink the tea, I think we're good. We understand where we supposed to sit. And we understand that there is nothing going on here between us unless you say so. We're those type of males, but there are males out there that aren't like that. There are males that are like, oh, she didn't want the tea. I'm gonna still give it to her though. And it's like, why? Like, you must like prison. You like that chance, because I don't. I'm good. Here's the reason why males can't trust females. Some of y'all are grimy. I'm gonna be straight, some are grimy. You wanna know why? Because there are situations where you will tell a female you're not interested, and they will act out.
As if y'all were something and something happened and nothing never happened, or maybe y'all never even linked or got together, and they're gonna say, well, you raped me.
Yeah, and y'all gonna just be, man, we at 19 minutes. Confused, like as a male, you're gonna be sitting there confused because some of y'all get to lying on names. Some of y'all get to saying that I did blase and I did blase. I've had someone that I was cool with before trying to tell my girlfriend that, yeah, we had sex and I'm like, what? And like, if you watching this, you know who you are. But she tried to lie and tell Renee, yeah, we was doing blase. And it's like, bro, I'm trying to be cool with you, but you know what? Bet, you cut off. I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for you to lie on my name. I ain't do nothing to you. Right. Except tell you the honest truth. I wasn't interested. I'm good. It's like, it's confusing sometimes to try to talk and it's confusing with men. But it's just confusing. Yeah. But it's just confusing because it's like, you never know what you're gonna get. You get what I'm saying? Like, you never know what to expect. Things can go real right or they can go real wrong based on how y'all handle this. And I'm just glad that I have female friends that I think of as like sisters that aren't gonna like try to do me dirty just because if they come to me and be like, you know, I really like you, and I tell them, well, you know, I don't really feel the same, then they're not gonna flip out on me. They're gonna understand and we're gonna move forward. It may be a little awkward, they may want some space, which is understandable, but this is just proof that men and women can be friends. And I just think that yes, in certain situations make it seem like we can't because we're supposed to be different, because we're supposed to all be different, but it's like, or we're supposed to only want one thing, but we're not all like that. If I wanted one thing, then I wouldn't have female friends. I would have put it in my mind at this point where I like, yeah, man, probably I shouldn't be cool with females. Maybe I should just back up. You feel me? Like, we too old. We too old to be not telling each other what we want out of what we're doing. Keep it a buck. Because at some point, someone's gonna be like, you know what? We've been doing this for a while. What are we? And now you ain't got an answer because you didn't expect that.
You speechless.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say on the subject. Anything else you want to throw in, Tim?
No.
Well, thank y'all for joining. Put down in the comment section what y'all think of this conversation. If you agree or disagree, what are your experiences from a female perspective being friends with males, from a male perspective being friends with females. You know, this is literally just real talk. If you offended, hey, if the shoe fits, I can't really help you when you walk a mile in it. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be easy, and thank y'all for coming. Stay safe and stay dangerous.
If you take a shot, then I'm sending back a anxiety taking over me. What can I do to try to shake back? If I could travel back to the past, there's a few things